This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Friday. We're about to get Christmas weekend underway. This is your primetime forecast for Friday, December 22nd, 2023 on Dr. Don's Weather. We have a pretty potent storm system headed our way that's going to make for a not so dry Christmas. And there's also some discussion of a major temperature flip-flop coming up in the next couple of weeks, which could spell serious winter time for East Alabama and West Georgia. We'll talk about all of this and a whole lot more coming up on this morning's edition of your primetime forecast. But first, let me remind you to be sure and give Cindy and Jeff a call down at the venue at 5 Points Farms. The next time you have a need for a venue, it's a beautiful place down there in 5 Points, and we want to make sure you get in touch with Miss Cindy and Jeff. They can take care of all of your needs if you have a special event coming up. You can check them out online at 5pointsfarms.com. Also, Jamie Dukas is your insurance guy for East Alabama and West Georgia. He can save you money with Alpha Insurance. He does it every single day for lots of Dr. Don viewers. So get in touch with Jamie Dukas today by scanning the QR code you see up there on the screen, or you can click the link at the top of the video or call Jamie at 256-831-7770. Also, don't forget to go over to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and the little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. So here's the deal. We got a storm system that will start impacting our weather late on Sunday evening, I think after midnight, and then throughout the entire day on Christmas Day. I'm not really anticipating severe weather here, but we could have a few strong thunderstorms. There will be a risk of lightning, and there will be a limited risk of excessive rainfall, maybe up to around 1.5 inches or 2 inches in some places across East Alabama and West Georgia. So it's not going to be a very pleasant ride for Santa Claus, but hey, he can handle all of those different weather conditions. As we get into your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day across the southeastern United States. Now, there's also some discussion going on amongst weather geeks out there on social media about a major temperature change on the way about mid-January, mid to end of January. Folks, let me tell you this. There is some ability to recognize pattern changes 2 to 3 weeks out, but there is no skill in giving you specifics. So if you start seeing snow forecasts, it's that time of year. It happens every year. If you start seeing snow forecast for places that ordinarily don't get snow, and you know where I'm talking about, don't buy into that just yet. I mean, it's way too early. Winter weather forecast more than 3 days out it's just not good to buy into that kind of stuff. But yeah, there is a chance. It's a plausible possibility that we could certainly see some abnormal temperatures. It's actually a weird setup here where some warming temperatures way up in the upper levels of the atmosphere could end up disrupting the jet stream and causing some abnormally cold temperatures across the southern part of the United States coming up mid to latter part of January. Of course, if that happens and we have cold air in place and that jet stream gets all jumbled up, we could certainly end up with some winter weather across the southeastern United States. But the point I'm trying to make is it's way too early to get specific about that. So we're going to watch it for you, and of course we'll update you as we go along. headed into January. But the big deal right now is going to be the rain starting at around midnight on Christmas Eve, and it's going to last pretty much all day Christmas Day into Christmas night, and maybe even linger into the first part of your Tuesday morning. So let's take a look at the current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. Be sure and give Mr. Jeff and Miss Cindy a call at 334-864-0087. It's currently 36 degrees. We have cloudy skies. Wind is calm at the moment. Humidity 73%. The barometric pressure 30.39. 28-degree dew point. No rain in the past 24 hours. The high yesterday was 54. Sunrise this morning at 6:39. The sun sets this evening at 4:40 p.m. Headed for 59 this afternoon under mostly cloudy conditions, but dry in Roanoke. 59 in Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland. 58 up in Ranburne. We'll make it to 60 in LaGrange and 60 down in Valley. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Mostly cloudy for your Friday, but again, I think we stay dry today. 59 will be your high this afternoon. There is a high fire danger in West Georgia up into the North Georgia mountains, so be very careful if you're going to be burning outside today. 37 your overnight low this evening. On Saturday, a pretty nice travel day. Mostly sunny. 64 will be the high. 43 on Saturday night. Then as we get into Christmas, on Sunday, Christmas Eve, we start the day partly sunny, maybe going mostly cloudy by late in the afternoon, 64, but we'll be dry throughout the day on Sunday. Rain doesn't start moving in until after midnight on Sunday night, down to 54. And then on Christmas Day, 90% chance of showers, occasional rumbles of thunder, a few strong thunderstorms possible, but I don't anticipate widespread severe. 61 will be your high on Christmas Day. That rain may linger into Christmas night with a 60% chance. And then on Tuesday morning, we'll give you a 20% chance of showers going partly sunny by afternoon with a high near 60. And on Wednesday, partly sunny with a high of 54 degrees. Southern Union State Community College live off our HD radar this morning. You can see we do have some showers back off to our west, a few spotted light showers south of Memphis, maybe even a few sprinkles around Birmingham this morning. But again, we can't completely rule out a sprinkle today, but that dew point's awfully low, so most of what you see in Alabama probably not making it to the ground, and we don't anticipate much of that today. I think it'll be a mostly cloudy setup for East Alabama and West Georgia. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. Be sure you text the word ALERT to 256-540-8664. That's Randolph County's Hyper Reach, so that you can receive that important information from the Randolph County Emergency Management Agency. Hyper Reach is brought to you by the Randolph County Commission. A couple of programming notes. I'm going to be on Christmas vacay starting tomorrow. We will have a primetime forecast for you tomorrow morning, but then we will not have a forecast for you on Sunday, Monday, and probably not Tuesday. It'll likely be Wednesday before we resume our normal schedule here. But we will be on the road, and I will have our road gear with us. So in the event that we were to have some severe thunderstorms on Christmas Day, we will be able to go live and cover that for you. Most likely we'll cover everything by post on Facebook. But again, if we were to get some severe weather, which I don't anticipate, we will be able to go live to cover that for you. So we'll see you back in here tomorrow morning one more time before Christmas. I hope that you enjoy your Friday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll be back with you first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College. The venue at Five Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.